Take a look at these pictures. The National Weather Service confirming tonight 12 tornadoes hit north central Ohio during last week's severe weather outbreak. The video you're looking at here from Ottawa County. That's where one confirmed tornado did indeed touch down, and golf ball sized hail fell in many areas as well. So I know that there is it potential severe weather, or is it just we're going to get a lot of rain?
I'm going to talk about that, Christy, because I'm already seeing that there could be some possibility that we could have some very strong storms arriving Sunday evening into the overnight. I know you and I always talk about what's that travel commute going to be like, albeit though it's the weekend, so a lot of people are going to be having things going on. So let's jump to it right now and show you what's happening on satellite and radar. We have a few showers still kind of meandering with that pinwheel of low pressure. It is pulling up to the north, and because of that, we're still allowing for some of the northerly winds to come on in. So it's a little bit of mixed bags as we're looking here, but this is what's going to be working in our favor once we get to the latter half of our Saturday. This area of high pressure back over towards the west. Now this area of low pressure, look at this, we're on the western side of that, so we're pulling in north winds, and we're on the eastern side of the high pressure, so we're also going to be pulling in some of the north winds. That is going to be our main component for our Saturday. It is not until Sunday that we start to get a surge of warmth coming back in with a change in the wind direction as well as speed, with south winds coming on in. That will push our temperatures up into the mid to upper 80s. I think this is probably where many of us are going to bottom out tonight, in the mid to upper 60s. Coupled with the dew point temperatures, that spread, we call that the dew point depression, is going to be very minimal. So that will likely lead us to having some patchy areas of fog. On top of that, what will also aid in a bit in that will be the calming wind. So we got a lot of things to talk about here. National temperatures, find that degree of high pressure. It is still sitting over the central and southern states here. Because of that, we're allowing for some south wind to come in the Four Corners region. So 87 in Vegas right now. You're thinking, okay, Jason, well, it is a desert after all. But you can already see that northerly wind is still in the upper 70s as far as Dallas is concerned. That gets on the move as we allow more ridging to happen that will elevate our temperatures and also aid in a bit in bringing in some of that heat over towards the eastern areas. So widespread temperatures, 60s and 70s. Here's what it looks like in terms of rainfall accumulations now taking us through Sunday evening around 6 p.m. This is when our broadcast is going to be hitting, and this is where we're expecting some of the heaviest rain to begin moving through portions of our western counties. As it moves over towards the east, we'll see these numbers add up here. And so we'll, of course, be talking about that not only for tomorrow, but as well on Sunday. So here's your National Design Mart forecast carrying us through, starting us out on Saturday morning, mid to low 60s across the area. Models still want to take us down to about 60 degrees, but I think we'll likely be at least 62 to 64 degrees widespread for you tomorrow. A few lingering showers possible as we head towards the afternoon. High pressure moves back in. It kind of turns off the faucet a little bit, which is great news for us. As we're waking up on Sunday morning, that south wind is already upon us. Look at this, 12 p.m., some areas already in the mid to low 80s. I think we'll have a lot of humidity riding right in as well. And right before the frontal boundary arrives, we call that compressional heating. So we could have some temperatures even pop into about 85, 86, 87 degrees right before the frontal boundary hits. Depending on the timeline of it, this could be really, really heavy rain, as well as leading towards some isolated tornadoes in some areas, as well as some hail moving through. That 7 to 9 p.m. time frame is when we're going to be tracking our energy arriving. Begins to kind of wane off a little bit, but eastern areas still likely getting some of the heaviest rain. In the overnight hours, Sunday night into Monday, we start to dry things out a little bit, but we have renewed energy arriving back in as well, because we have to get that low to carry on through and follow through, as you know. So we're still expecting some scattered showers and even some isolated thunderstorms on Monday afternoon. Few pops overnight tonight, 60s you can see expected there. Fog again moving through overnight tonight. We could have some patchy to maybe even some dense fog in some spots. That'll wane off once we get past the morning hours for us on Saturday. Overall daytime high temperatures for us on our Saturday afternoon still likely to be in the upper 70s, perhaps even low 80s. I think we'll kind of mix it right in between here depending on the time of day, not only for Saturday as well as Sunday as far as weekend yard work is concerned. So Christy, this is what I was talking about here. This is our Sunday severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center down in Norman. I think it is a fair game that we're likely going to have some strong winds, maybe hail is likely, heavy rain. Our heaviest concern is a 3 that is going to be south and also west of our area. So this is not to say that we won't get any severe weather activity out of here. Again, just about a week or so ago, we had a 1 out of 5. So that kind of tells you the story of that. Here's your Junior Home Mortgage 10-day outlook. Plan the rest of your weekend. Dare I say, we're already in the first few days of July.